This is how you do a split personality gimmick. I like the argument with herself. I like the violence, but then she was calm. She was so calm. It was like you were listening in a totally different room. It was very interesting. It gets a full thumbs up. Everything. The match would have gotten a full thumbs up anyway. But then Bayley's stuff just added on to it. It's still too early for a 2 thumbs up right now, but there's potential there for a 2 thumbs up. It's about execution. It's about follow-up. Am I optimistic? Yes. Am I going to hold my breath over it? No. Kofi Kingston and Penta had a fun little match. It was the Mexican Destroyer for the win. People popped hard for it. It's kind of crazy that WWE somehow brought back the dangerousness of the fucking Canadian Destroyer where everybody was doing it at one point in time. It's amazing on how that's done, and now nobody does it. I like this match a lot, actually. Full thumbs up. I was not aware that AJ had neck issues. Now, it's been a decade since I thought about her, like, at all, up until, 2 weeks ago? Her interaction with Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins did bring up some interesting points. Now, the big interesting point that AJ brought up was the egos of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. But another point is, what about Rollins and the rest of the Vision? Is Becky part of that, or is Rollins doing his own thing? What about Braun and Bronson? I think they stand on their own fairly well, being in the main event of this show, but I feel like Rollins' involvement was kind of a key component, and I want to see more of it. In fact, Becky Lynch's interaction with Braun and Bronson could add something really interesting if Heyman's going to be out for an undetermined amount of time. I did like this segment. It gets a full thumbs up. There was just a lot here. Maybe it was my perception. What I thought was going to happen was different than what actually happened. Is that wrong? Is that incorrect? Not necessarily. But there was a lot of potential there. A lot of potential that may have not have been met yet. El Grande Americano and Dragon Lee had a match. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to say anything about this. I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Lee using a submission as a finishing maneuver. It was like a modified accolade